MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve.
Leading off tonight for Houston, second baseman.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Hit to first, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And he'll get back in standing. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number one.
Batting third, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Here's George Springer as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hot shot to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Hero. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Alex Bregman is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a... So stepping in.
For the Yankees, designated hitter, Kenny Argan.
And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard.
Batting second baseman, Jose Martinez.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Jose Martinez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Batting third, third baseman.
Ken Giles comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Brian Flynn is all. So into the ball game as he'll assume duty. He's in left field. Chad Green will also enter as he takes over at third base. Henderson Alvarez is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Eric Salem is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Here's Chris Bryant now. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. So now two men in scoring position.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him. He couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded, both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Flynn has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Batting first, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do take the lead as two score on the play.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Nelson loves it, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with his stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Gustave on the move. He's there, but he drops it. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gustave racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Batting ninth, catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out whole ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Kenny Vargas. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Into the box, Nate Eovaldi. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Standing in now, Henderson Alvarez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Henderson Alvarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Eric Salem. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Kenny Vargas. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Green waits on it. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jose Martinez.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Alvarez is after it, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind, the ump says it was a trap.
Up next for the Yankees,
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Chris Bryant. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Giles sets. Here it is on 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Now the runner breaks for the plate, pulled high in the air out to left field. Flynn is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Into the box now, Roberto Raimo. And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box, Jimmy Nelson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Raimo aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
In now, Brian Flynn. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave 1.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Manny.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. Line drive to center field. And one gone now in the New York third.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Giles is ready. Here's the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Flynn going back on it. See you later. Over the wall. Home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Flynn is underneath this one. And he'll settle under it. But he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And the catch is made to end the inning. In now, Jondo Gustave, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jondo Gustave becomes the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Called strike. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The next 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Standing in now, Native Baldy, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Bryant. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Henderson Alvarez.
Into the box, Henderson Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 0-3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. Bottom of the.
Leading off the 4th inning, designated hitter, Kenny.
Stepping in now, Kenny Vargas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Drilled down the line, and this is past him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double for the third baseman, but the throw is wild.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
In now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. Vargas leads off second with nobody out. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now the 2-0. Fouled away. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is line to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Popped him up. Green has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. Standing in now, Eric Salem. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Full count now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Into the box now, Roberto Raimo. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Into the box, Jimmy Nelson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
In now, David Paulino. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder.
Standing in now, Brian Flynn. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Bellinger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. slider that he looks at over the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D'Lo. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner breaks for third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Once more a throw over, and the runner back safely. And again a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. There goes the runner. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he's called out on a close play at third. The 1-1 is a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And the runner's breaking for third. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Started that swing a bit too early. Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Into the box, Jondo Gustafsson will roll over it and send it to shortstop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Aroldis Chapman is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. In now, Nate Eovaldi, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Kenny.
Standing in now, Kenny Vargas. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Vargas in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Martinez.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Giles is ready. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. In now, Henderson Alvarez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Got him swinging in the dirt. Stallings gathers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway, and the runner back easily. Into the box, Eric Salem. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Roberto Rahima.
Stepping in now, Roberto Raimo. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. There's a line drive over the drawn-in infield. It's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Jimmy Nelson is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Standing in now, David Paulino. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll throw home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Trumbo coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Paulino rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't think.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Yankee.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Here's Manny Machado now. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Yankees shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Salem. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-1. Taken, strike 2. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue.
Center fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he is tagged out here. In order to go the Yankees. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Into the box now, Chad Green. No balls and 1 strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count now a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A ball and a strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and not commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. And it's fouled away. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Trumbo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Throw to the plate.
But designated hitter, Kenny Vargas.
In now, Kenny Vargas. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike. One. Michael Enoa will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jose Martinez.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Well, the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. comes the 0-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. Two outs here with a runner at third. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the ninth. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. High fastball is in there. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch on its way. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Into the box now. Roberto Raimo. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw pulls him off the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Now batting, second base,
Into the box, Jimmy Nelson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Salem at third. Raimo stands at second. No outs. Hit on the ground toward the left. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
now batting, shortstop.
In now, David Paulino.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys. Standing in now, Brian Flynn, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
I can't help when I see a lawn dart thrown over a drawn-in infield. Think back to Luis Gonzalez from the Snakes. Game 7 against Mariano.
Oh, and I can hear Jim Schulte right now. Radio voice of the Diamondbacks. Honk your horns and stomp your feet. The Diamondbacks have won the World Series.
Stepping in now, Chad Green. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Into the box now, Nate Eovaldi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. And this one gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Chase Simmons answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. fastball here as he'll take a look. Ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Simmons is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and Game 7 is tied.
The catcher.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
It was a walk in his last trip. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's big Aaron Judge. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Manny Machado now. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And they will walk off with Game 1 here at home.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.